Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Massi and welcome to my YouTube channel, Massi Styles. On today's episode, I want to talk all things fashion month. September is the month of fashion, so I want to give you some outfit inspiration for New York, London, Paris, and Milan Fashion Week. And then for the skincare portion of today's episode, talking about skin, but also talking about health, and I'm going to share with you my favorite green juice recipe. So with all the traveling that you're doing, your skin will be healthy and you'll have a ton of energy. But first and foremost, like we always do starting out these videos, let's talk about my outfit of the day. Hi, I'm from Las Vegas. It's so nice to meet you. See, with these feathers, it's just so showgirly. I had to get this top. Not gonna lie, I've had this top for 2 years. I know, gasp. I've only worn it one time. It's been kind of a struggle to figure out what to pair this top with. And something just told me I should wear white with it and keep it short and sweet, hence the white mini skirt from Alexander Wang. My shoes really echo the mint color that's found in this top, and these are Valentino platforms. If you have been a loyal watcher, thank you. But you have seen these shoes probably about 4 or 5 times. Do I like platforms? Yes. And these one in particular, I really love because of the mint color. I like the color mint so much that I painted the inside of my house mint. I don't know why, but I did. I really like the color mint. It's very refreshing and uplifting and happy, but not too loud. So I wanted to have my shoes and my top match and then have a nice color blocking moment with this white mini skirt from Alexander Wang. This top I purchased on Moda Operandi. Got it forever ago, don't know the designer, but Moda Operandi has amazing finds. They also have a really great yearly sale, and that's when I purchased this, but it's just, I don't know, this top is just so fabulous. I feel like it's very 1920s, like actress that's like cascading down a long spiral staircase with a long extended cigarette, probably yelling at her husband in the film. That's the type of vibe that I get from this top, and maybe I'll emulate that later if I wear this out. Okay. Now let's talk about fashion month. September is the month of fashion. The other time that designers show their collections is in February. I personally love September because February is really cold. And I'm a West Coast girl, and being in the dead of winter is kind of intimidating. So when September comes around, I make my way through all of the fashion shows, starting off with New York and then heading into London, and then Paris and Milan. They switch when they show, depending on when Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine, fits her travel schedule. I want to give you some inspiration on what to wear for each city when you attend these fashion shows. So kicking off fashion month, we always start with New York Fashion Week. So with New York Fashion Week, because you're in New York, I wanted to put together an outfit that's really edgy and that really represents the spirit of New York. So I started off with these Gucci slacks that have a flared leg and this really great silver detailing on the side. And then to give it a little bit more of an edgy vibe, I purchased this chain from the Fairfax Market here in LA. It's every Sunday. And I really like the 3-layer chain effect. I think it really brings out these silver details on the side. And then I'm pairing it with a turtleneck that typically you would wear for spring, but because I'm layering a large oversized faux fur jacket, this cropped turtleneck makes sense with the outfit for when you're inside. It is a little chilly with the air conditioning and all. So it's nice to layer when you're in New York because it's September. It's not super cold, but you still need some layering aspects to it. So this top is really great because it's completely backless. So this strap cuts around the smallest part of your waist, and this is gonna cut across the lower part of your back. And so putting these 3 components together, I think gives a really great New York vibe in terms of how edgy it is, and it's a really great mix of masculine and femininity put together. Now I wanna highlight with this jacket, which is really heavy, by the way. I didn't realize how heavy this jacket was, is the oversized hood. Like, look look how massive this hood is. It's just like, oh my gosh. Like, I just love how dramatic this is. This is a jacket by Helmut Lang. Again, it's faux fur, it's oversized. We have this massive hood. I just think it's such a great piece of outerwear to wear specifically for New York Fashion Week. Now, the next outfit is for London. London comes after New York. So I wanted to do something that's a little bit more subdued, but without being traditional. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing prints. I know, shocking, we're mixing prints on this channel. I don't even know why you're watching. So I am mixing a houndstooth bias cut swing skirt with a striped sweater. Trust me, this translates. Put it on, try it out, it'll work. Why will it work when you have two massive prints that are so different put together? It's because I am incorporating the same tone of beige. The beige in this sweater is the same shade as the beige that's found in this houndstooth print skirt. And because the skirt is cut on a bias, it has a really cool flared swing skirt effect, which makes it edgy while being traditional at the same time. And so that's what we're trying to achieve here, is edginess / traditional and mixing and matching prints. Now, London gets cold. You need a coat in London, even in September. So this fuzzy, oversized coat, again, we're really amping up the beige notes here, is going to be the icing on this amazing outfit. I feel like you can wear this for so many different occasions, even like on the airplane with sweats. It really elevates a sweatsuit by throwing something this cozy and yummy over it. But for this outfit, this beige is really going to make this outfit cohesive. And then I would put a boot with this outfit to really emphasize how modern it is with these traditional prints. Now, when we talk about Italy, we gotta talk about animal print if we're talking about Italy. I mean, what's more Italian than leopard? So, I was inspired to create this outfit from this leopard coat from House of Harlow that I purchased on Revolve. And I wanted to keep what's worn underneath something that is sleek and sexy, because leopard, it's loud. So I didn't want the outfit to be too overdone and have the voices be competing with each other, which is why I opted for such a simplistic dress. Now, while this dress is simplistic, it is not boring. No, it's actually sheer. So you should wear a little slip underneath. I love Skims for so many reasons. Like, I don't know what I did before Skims came along, so just use a Skims slip underneath so that you still get that naked effect, but obviously you're not naked. That would be, well, people do wear naked dresses nowadays, but it's just, you know what, it's up to you. If you wanna like literally not wear anything underneath, then fine. But I personally would wear a Skims slip underneath to allude to that fact, but not actually be the fact. Now, I really love this dress because it has this cool piece of jewelry on the bottom, which makes it asymmetrical. So it comes up a little bit on the left side, which is such a cool note. I mean, how simple of a design detail is that? But it really makes the dress more than a dress by adding that jewelry detail. And we have this really great turtleneck, which really signals to fall. And when you combine the two together, this is a great texture to combine with the leopard print. And because we're staying around the same hue of beige, it makes it cohesive with the different pairing of texture and print, which is so Italian. Now, last is Paris. Paris is one of the chicest cities on the planet, so I have to kind of keep it a little beige, a little black, because I think a lot of Parisians are intimidated by color. I don't think a lot of Parisians are watching my show, and if you are, then great, I'm wrong. Comment below if you are French and watching my show. But this is an Alexander McQueen cape. It was one of their runway collections a few years back. It's very, very tailored. this oversized cape effect makes it really voluminous, but when you put it on, it hugs your waist. Like you just have this snatched look when you wear this closed up. And what I want to layer underneath is also by Alexander McQueen. It is a wool and leather combination dress. Again, we're kind of stepping away from the message of this channel of color, print, pattern, and texture. But at the same time, you do need to dress for the place that you're going and dress for the occasion. And I really feel like when you're going to Paris Fashion Week, it's about fit and tailoring. And maybe your accessories are the things that shine, or your personality, or your makeup. I think this is really a city where the outfit doesn't wear you and you wear the outfit. So I wanted to show you how to make that happen by choosing pieces that are perfectly tailored to show off your amazing figure. So this is the rack for outfit inspiration for Fashion Month in September. We talked about New York, London, Milan, and Paris. If you are attending any of the fashion shows happening in September, comment below and let me know which ones you went to. And I love to hear about the outfits that you chose for yourself with this inspiration that I just shared with you. Now, let's move on and talk about my favorite green juice recipe so that while you travel, you stay energized and your skin stays glowing. There are so many different green juice recipes out there, and I've tried all of them. And so I've essentially narrowed down my favorite components in all of the green juice recipes that I've tried, and I want to share them with you. So the first thing you need to get is a cold press juicer. The reason that I'm noting that needs to be a cold press juicer is because if you use a regular juicer, the battery is going to heat up, and the heat is going to cook the vegetables a little bit. When you cook vegetables, you lose a lot of the key nutrients that are in them. So with a cold press juicer, the battery that's used doesn't heat up when you're juicing all of the different fruits and vegetables. So your juice doesn't come out like super, super hot, and it also doesn't eliminate the vitamins and nutrients that are found in the vegetables. So that's the first thing, get a cold press juicer. Now the recipe for the green juice, you need to get kale, celery, ginger, lemon, and green apple, and cucumber. I almost forgot one. I was like, I know I'm missing one. You cannot forget cucumber. It is light, crisp. It has a lot of hydration in it. I like to make my juice extra spicy by putting a ton of ginger in the juice. I think it takes out the grassy. And also too, I've seen different green juice recipes that have spinach and romaine, and I don't know what it is about those two ingredients, but I feel like it dominates the juice recipe, which is why I took them out all together and focused on kale. Kale has a lot of vitamin A, which is wonderful for your skin. So I use a ton of kale, a ton of ginger, and then the apple, the cucumber, and the lemon, I use a little bit of a balance between all three of them. My green juice is very kale and ginger forward. Those are the ingredients that I use the most, and I use a cold press juicer so that all the vitamins and nutrients stay in the vegetables and I get the most out of my green juice. The last thing that I want to mention when making green juice is how to store it. I find that using a mason jar is the best way because the little toppy cover that goes on top of it actually sucks out the air that's in the jar. So it really like vacuum seals the juice so it stays really fresh. If you keep it refrigerated, it should be good for up to 7 days. So I like to make, have a nice Sunday afternoon, put on Real Housewives or something, and just make a week's worth of green juice. I like to drink 2 green juices a day, so I really stock up on making green juice when I do it because it is very labor intensive. And with any juicer that you use, you really have to clean it thoroughly because a lot of bacteria can formulate if you don't take out all the food particles. So definitely take your time when you're cleaning out your juicer when you're done making your amazing green juice. So try it out. Let me know what balance of ingredients works for you by commenting below. And I hope you got inspired with some fashion month outfits. I love September, it's my favorite time of the year. So I had to share those outfit inspiration ideas with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.